I'll leave it with you now, Daniel, making your debut here at the USAFL Nationals. They're waiting for a hooter. So the timekeeper, umpires are ready to get the party started. Who's on the hooter? So we can let it roll, and let it roll.
All right, still lining up in the center. Demon's got the size in the ruck here, but doesn't mean anything till he gets the ball out. We'll see how it goes in this first one. So still waiting here, getting confirmation. Okay, ball's hitting the ground. Slight delay as we go ahead. Guys still getting loosened up. I think this is the first game for the Demons and for Arizona. Of course, Boston having to combine with the guys from Maine. Don't know how often they get to play together. I believe Arizona also is a combined team. They come from all parts of Arizona. They probably don't get to practice together every single day, but they come in obviously to Nationals, hoping for a good start out of the gates here against Boston.
They will. Okay, umpires have got on their horse and finding out who has the duties there. Boston Demons and Arizona. Other games rocking around this world on other fields here at 12 at 1 o'clock, is it? No, where are we?
12 o'clock game,
yeah. Here we have Boston Demons are here. We have Ohio Valley in Arizona versus Baltimore, Quebec, and Sacramento out on field 2. That's a Division 4 Pool A men's game. Field 3, Austin versus Seattle. That's Division 1 Pool A. Field 4, Orange County versus Dallas. That's Division 2 Pool B. And on field 5, North Carolina versus Fort Lauderdale. And the Tampa Bay Tigers, Division 4 4A. So, okay, second time around, set them up again. The umpire holds it up and says, could this be love? And here's your chance, rookie, to do your thing again, waiting for that elusive hooter, that elusive sound.
There it
okay,
goes.
Here we go.
All right, and here's the first tap of the game. Goes up Boston's way, and Boston's got first hands on the ball. It's going forward, hitting to the wing. Boston still got it. First kick goes to Boston. Ball straight out of bounds. Took a bounce inside, so it's going to be in throw-in for the first stoppage of the game.
All right, Boston move the chains down towards their 50-yard line, or their 50-yard line arc, if you will, which probably signifies the offensive region. A slow start to this game, like a slow train coming. Chug-a-lug, 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 but you can bet your life it's going to pick up in tempo. Boston double fisting, trying to get the run on the ball is the number 27, who was Samuel Barnett. And the ball has found itself off his foot and out of bounds on the full. It could be free kick to Arizona. No, it looks like it's going to be a throw-in. So the Brockman nominate that they're about to get it on. Boston in front position. Arizona had like a third man up there. That rule is not in effect at the USAFL level, if you will. Forward, Boston again in the pocket. They rocketed it in. Oh, was that a push in it back? It was. Umpire signifies it was a save a horse. Right, a cowboy. No, the ball is out of bounds. We'll toss it in. Have another crack at it. Go ahead, Daniel.
All the pressure so far, Boston. They're keeping it forward. Arizona is just desperate to get it out of their defensive 50 here, and they keep pushing it forward here. Boston's got hands. He's got a little bit of space, and Arizona's just smothered it, and Boston gets it back again. Boston trying to find that opening in their forward 50. They've had it there the whole game, but they just can't get that kick on goal. Arizona's in full defensive mode, still just trying to keep it alive, try and keep the Demons from getting a good shot on goal.
Demons inserting their authority early. Straight in the man on the mark. Play on, play action. Arizona couldn't find a handle on the top. No free kick, socketed away, beat the Boston wall, so here's a chance to escape from Alcatraz, if you will. Oh yeah, they've opened up things beautifully to accommodate the run of this Arizona player. Pump action towards the full forward region. A man free at the end of the line. Lines up from point blank and goes Babushka, Daniel. So on the Cooper's scoreboard, we have the Arizona Outlaws, who are who are like slow shooters to begin with, slow gunslingers to get out of the blocks, but they have drawn first blood on the Cooper scoreboard. They are one straight kick. That's 6. Boston yet to score against the grain, Daniel.
Yeah, they just came straight down that left side of the ground and just, you know, man to man, no problems there. Number 23 slots in the easiest goal you'll have in the game. Boston gets the tap again. They're going to call it back. They're going to redo this one. It's going to be a free kick to Boston, it looks like. Trouble in the ball up right there. So Boston's going to try again, try and regroup. They're down 1-0, so that's a 6-0 score. Looked like they were going to get the first score, and Arizona's just shocked them right now. So Boston's going to try and regroup here.
Umpires are Govia and Barrett, and your goal umpires are Carty and Alvarez, as it's downtown for the Demons, and a man who came in like a late freight who arrived on the scene. Fireball like a demon, the number 22. I've got an angle on him. He's here. It's Declan Slevin. Declan Slevin. He is in range. He's holding it low. Sweet Chario coming forth to carry this home where he wants to be. And be good, Slevin, from that distance. No, umpire tapping over his heart. Not the patriotic tap yet. We'll be singing the national anthems in front of the flags on Sunday. That signifies through for 1 minor score. Boston on the board, 1 minor, that's 1. Trailing the Arizona Outlaws 6. Dan?
Yep, so now the Outlaws got to see if they can get it back down the other side of the field. Boston's obviously not going to let it go without a fight, and they take the mark straight from the kick-in. That's number 36. Number 36 here, not marked on our list, but he's kicked it straight back into the 50. And we have a whistle. Looks like it's going to go Arizona's way this time. Looks like there was a push there from Boston.
Arizona, as you said, goal kickers, when they get some room in the midfield, they showed they've got greasy, fast lightning speed and work in space. Boston will be hell-bent them, keep them in a scrimmage, and they send the spirit of this great game down on the forward line deep. Good mark, quick handball, top of the square. Arizona, they'll arrive on the scene. Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers that were around the ball, but an errant kick off the boot, out of bounds on the full. So Boston will have a chance to score from this side. Wide, but the breeze will probably aid them, giving it's going to be a right-to-left situation. Let's see what footer he is. Is he a right or is he a left?
Looks like Slevin again, the guy who had the first shot on goal for Boston, going up for again.
Good pickup. Slevin need this to assume the lead. Taking his time that he has got. No. So the closer man was the man who has it now. And quickly Slevin. Geez, he played that beautifully, Slevin, didn't he? Yeah, there's a bit of magic and strategy in what he does, and he's opened up the angle. Very clever there, Dan.
Yep, so he's about 40 meters out on the mark there. The wind was playing tricks on his first kick. Let's see if he's worked that one out and he can kick it straight this time.
Puts the grass to the air, so the wind's not playing tricks on his minds. As he has the payload and lets it go on its way. Looks pretty good, Johnny. Be good from here. Slevin slices one. 6 points, Boston Demons now. They get the lead. They are 1-1-7. Arizona Outlaws against the win in Bob Seger fashion are 1 straight kick 6.
Yeah, so that kick was about as straight as you can go. He obviously learned from that first one, and if anyone saw Richmond in the grand final, everything was going straight through the middle, and that one, again, just looked like the Tigers going straight through the middle.
Yeah.
So Boston finally got their mojo back in this one, and we'll see if they keep the pressure or see if Arizona can come and, you know, get another midfield situation coming their way.
Go ahead, Dan.
All right, the tap goes again. Boston's winning all these taps, but Arizona picks up the footy, and they're going straight for their forward line. Oh, a little bit of kick right there, but smothered straight away. Boston takes the ball. It's on the ground again. Boston still got the momentum. It's going towards their forward line, going out to the right wing. Looks like Boston still has their hands on the footy. Going back and then forward again into the 50. Ball's on the ground. Declan again. And Arizona's gathering up the loose footy, kicking out to the right wing.
No one on the wide receive. All Boston took a cruel, cruel bounce on this beautiful world we live in. A sweet romantic place at Lakewood Ranch, holding a legal contact against the Demons, going Arizona's way. Arizona on their right half-back position now, looking forth in their future. Welcome to the future of football here in the US of A. Kick it down the alley, rise, 3 men up, ball down, front and square, out the side door. Ed went, and they've got a man up the line. And it's you, number 33, way on down the line like the Southern Alabama with the guitars playing. That's where he's heading. Shoots and scores, does the Outlaw. That is the second goal against the Breeze, and as you well know it, Daniel, having played with Denver in the match or two prior to this, that first 2 goals you guys got against the Breeze were like gold. Arizona following your template there, good buddy.
That's right, and you mean you can't pay for more than going 2 for 2 from your first 2 kicks in your forward line. Arizona 2 short, sharp bursts up to their forward line. They've just converted them both for full 6 points. This is the dream start for them. They're taking the lead again. It's 2 goals, no behinds, so 1 goal, 1 behind for those Boston Demons, who now again kick it to their forward line. Looks like Slevin again might have his hands on the footy. He's getting tackled down. I don't think he had prior. Ball's out of the pack. Arizona trying to get rid of it. They're going out to the right wing, and a tackle by Boston. Did he have prior on that one? We can't see yet. Looks like the ball's going to come out again. And Arizona hands, and smothered by Boston. It's going to stay in the 50. Play on, call the umpire, still in the 50, hands all over. Boston desperately trying to push it forward. Arizona giving him no room. Number 17 with Boston comes up with a kick, and it looks like it slided just left of the pole. We'll wait for the call. Yep, and tapping his shoulder for the 1-pointer there. So behind for Boston.
Yeah, you're finding a rhythm now. Good work, Dan. And that could have been Hickey, the number 17 for Boston. Let's have a look how it's going to play before us out of their full back position. Looks like they've got a clump of players at centre half forward. You'll look, a whole heap of Outlaws will break one way or the other. Like they're making a jailbreak as the ball now heads to the sky. Out towards the right half back flank, Boston up, ball to the ground. When they seem to get it on the forward side of a pack, Outlaws, they look very, very dangerous, but they threw the ball away. They give it away, give it away, give it away now with a throw. That's what the umpire, I think, Govia there signified. Very easy for commentators to see those signals. Great, the number 5, great. You see there is McCarthy. Big Mac towards the forward line. Outlaws standing firm. Ball jars free. Boston free ball. Stand and shoots. The 22 was Slevin once again. A danger man. Arizona, though, hook it out of defence and hook on up out their half-back flank and try and hook on a bit further at the wing. They couldn't. Boston arrive on the scene, but it was over the shoulder. And now called to play on. Swing on. So forth, whip it long, free ball on the grass, running onto the free ball, the free man in the land of the free, kicks it across the goal on the slant, couldn't mark, fist of fury by Boston, 2-on-1 situation, but the Outlaws have got it, turn around, shoot on goal, bounce, bounce, come on, bounce, shoots, scores! Almost a Cooper's play of the day there by the Arizona Outlaws, and they are straight shooting sons of guns. Onto the Cooper's scoreboard, they move Arizona and groove Arizona onto 3 goals, 1, that's 19. Boston are 1-2-8. Dan?
Yeah, so Arizona again, they come up in the forward line. There's a little bit more back and forth there. Tried to go for a mark right in the middle, but it was fisted away by Boston. Arizona gathered it up, and a nice goal. It landed about 5 meters short, bounced through. It still counts as 6. Doesn't have to go through on the full. Rolling footy still counts as a 6.
When they get on the break, the Outlaws, when they get ahead of their half-back line, they do pounce, or they shoot, quick on the draw. Demons, though, they've got to use whatever breeze there is. It just ain't Whisper and Mary, as it's out to the number 5 there, and McCarthy again being prominent, centre-half forward. Can they get their phalanges to it? No. Old toe poke on the outside. Arizona intercept on some sort of reverse slant route. Boston desperately out of the pack. Arizona attack too low, umpire Barrett said. The tackle could only be between the knee and the shoulder, and going the way of the Outlaws. Outlaws Possession is 9/10 of a law. They rise almost a mile. Oh, maybe on the third, if you don't mind. No call to play on. Let the record play, says umpire Barrett. A sneaky kick up alongst the line like a Wichita linesman, but it's still on the, you know it can't hit that note. Ball out of bounds, throw in, Daniel.
All right, there looked like Arizona's number 31 was coming down with a specky. There's no call, and they kept going. We've just got to throw in just on the Arizona side of the field. Looks like Arizona's got the tap, but Boston's got the ball. He's going to kick it straight down the left wing. Looks like a couple of people there going for it. Boston, and it's going to be just shepherded right out of bounds right there. We're almost up at the Boston 50, probably about 70 meters out of goal, another throw-in.
A throw-in we have. Demons do need one like the desert needs the rain. No rain at the moment. It was muggy during the week. Good conditions kept the humidity down. They've come to get down, so they go through the pack and jump around or spin around shooter. Freedom the ball has until they converge. Man, oh man. Boston got there first. Arizona very slick on their feet. Ball rumbles and tumbles out of bounds in front of the Cooper's commentary position. Daniel.
That's right, they're keeping it here on the sideline. Both teams are desperately trying to get a breakthrough, but another throw in here. And punch straight up, and another punch, and ball's down on the ground. It's the tussle for the ball. Boston's kicking it forward again. Is there someone there to mark it? Nope, it hits the ground. Oh, we got a call here at midfield.
Dougie.
Looks like the ball's, looks like they played advantage to Boston. Is that going to be a behind, or are they going to call that one back? We'll find out. Looks like they just called that one a behind. So Boston played the advantage. Almost had a clear shot on goal, but just bounces through the left side. So that's another behind on Boston.
All right, Boston, another behind when they've needed goals. Outlaws as the breeze is picking up ever so again, which it has the last 3 or 4 days here. So it's only going to get stronger, baby. Now the Outlaws, what do? They've played the cluster once upon a time. Now they've got the spread. Changing it up are the Outlaws. They choose a location, left half, back flank. They have a man free out there. Got a good beat on the ball. Swings it back into the alley. Demons trying to keep their feet. Spin out of trouble. Ram raided to the deck. Umpire says holding the ball. Going the way of the Outlaws. In fact, it was holding behind the pack attack in this thing called USAFL football. Sport of Kings. Better the diamond rings and a good strong mark and offence by the number 30. And that is John Eck. John Eck jettison. Alley right-hand side. Airless star Boston. They're travelling through the air. Like get your hands up in the air. Airborne once again. Not the band. Right half forward, but they run out of space and time and over and out right in front of the Cooper sign, Daniel.
Yep, so we got the Boston Demons now pushing up the right side. They've kind of switched the play. Just taking some good marks there, but now the ball's on the ground again. We'll see who gets this one in this throw-in right here. We can get some good fights here on the throw-ins, and this one doesn't disappoint. Oh, you got call, someone pushing here. Work out whose kick this one goes to. Looks like Boston's going to get the ball. They're right about 30 meters out, about almost dead on, a little bit off to the right-hand side. So we'll see if they can finally put through that tally. They got mirror image on the scoreboard, 1 goal to 3 to 3 to 1 for Arizona. They need to kick a goal here to really, keep this one from getting away. The kick goes up, short, and the first guy on it is Arizona, but the ball hits the ground. Numbers on the ground, and it looks like it was a high tackle on Arizona. So Boston's going to have a goal shot right here, about 10 meters out.
Yeah, never say die. Attitude by Boston. The number 22 is Declan Slevin.
And he's hit the post.
The big stick on the left-hand side, minor score. 3 goals, 2 now, or 1 goal, 4, is it? That's 10. That disrupts your symmetry, Dan, to 3 goals, 1, 19. Can they sneak one in before halftime?
We'll see. We're getting close here. We got we're almost on the 20-minute mark. Waiting to see how this one goes.
Boston tap it down. Every moment's another chance. Outlaws not on their watch. Pick up like that, like got a good handle on the top. This is where they can break the Outlaws, pushing up from the half-back flank, but Boston are aware of it as they're back protecting the corridor with the defendings coming forward, so they're wide awake to the surge or the blitzers by Arizona. A man free in the middle. Will he ride that highway? Rascal Flats fashion like all night long or day. Slant route lead on the outside, and they make the connection.
Slevin again with the mark there.
Program to receive is Slevin. And will he be heading towards Graceland? Graceland, if you will. Will he bring it home? Important kick, going to take his full measure. Goes way on back, but exuberating with confidence at the moment. He walks alone. That straight line, darling. Dark shadows above me are following he. He is Slevin. Sends it on its way. High, baby. Higher than Joe Cocker. And through to the left-hand side. Minor score in accuracy disease settling in. 1 goal, 11. Ronald Hooter. That's not our Hooter, though, as we continue to play. 11 plays 19. Dan?
That's right. So Boston is just getting all the opportunities here at the final part of the half. They're just trying to get desperately that goal to get them back in it. They're right in striking distance. One goal could really change this match. Either way, if Arizona comes back down, they kick one, they're really going to be feeling good going into the half. They got to keep clean hands on the ball. When it hits the deck, Boston's been the guys picking it up. So Arizona, every time they got a score, they've just been hitting it straight into the hands, going straight down the ground. So let's see if they can put something here together right before the half. But it looks like Boston's under the ball there. And number 27, it looks like Barnett just took the mark, sending it back towards Boston's end of the field.
Boston, clock is running, T-minus whatever. Is he going to blast
Looks like they just called a 50-meter penalty there.
Or 25 even. They've called a 25. Wow. Well. The pressure on the Outlaws. Trying to hedge their bets or creep up on the mark. Umpire was aware. Boston. Here we go. Do they want it? Do they need it? Is it online? This time off to the right-hand side as we look at it. Has it missed everything? It has. No score even. Out of bounds on the full. 19 still plays 11. Had their chances, haven't they, Dan?
They have, and he's not going to like that. You know, they had that last kick right here before the, probably by the halftime siren, and lost another opportunity here. Boston just peppering the goal square, but nothing's going through the middle post, unfortunately, for Boston.
And the ball went across the fence line as well, which eats up the time clock. What will the Outlaws do? Will they go wide to the boundary and thump it and bump it out? Will they do go long line? Who will reel it in? Boston once again.
And that's Barnett once again. He's sending it back towards Boston's end of the field. So they got another shot here maybe before halftime. He's kicked it right to the middle. And that's Slevin up with the mark. Right in heavy traffic. Slevin brings it down. He should get this one. He's just about 15 meters straight in front of the goals.
Just a couple of atmospheres up with Slevin. He has been threatening like rolling thunder chasing the wind. They are chasing a goal here to make it a 2-point ball game. Here on Division 1 field, Cooper's Field of Dreams. Will he dob it straight? I want to be great. Great, I want to be straight, I want to be great. The Demons draw a bit closer now, just before half-time. Cooper's scoreboard through the agencies of Slevin, through the air and by foot. They are 17, trailing the Outlaws that got away to a flying start who are 19. Slowly coming on back, they're creeping. In fact, as it's half-time, just in time for the Demons. 19 plays 17, a pretty good game of football. Who do you see as the prime movers out there, Dick?
Well, Boston's responded from the straight on goal kicking by the Arizona Outlaws there in that first half. I think maybe Boston's been getting the most of the possession here. Arizona just took advantage of every time they went forward, almost kicking a goal every single time. Boston tried to get it back, and they've finally kicked that goal to bring it to within 2 points here at the half. Excellent
difference. Was a difference in the styles as we see still too, Dan. You see that Boston now, they're bigger guys, they're aerialists, they rely on them a lot. We've got a couple of big guys down there, Slevin is one of them, where the Arizona Outlaws rely on the fast break through the midfield, have a slightly different team dynamic. So the tale of two tapes, if you will.
That's right. It seems like Boston's just happy to keep the tide going in their forward, half. As long as they can keep it there, the ball coming to their guys, they like themselves in all of the contests going up for the mark. It's when Arizona hits those holes and they just run it straight past that they've been getting the advantage there. And, luckily they're the straight shooters and kept themselves just in the lead here. Boston, still looking to keep the goal-kicking shoes going in the second half.
Well done there, Dan, on your debut here on Go Live Sportscast. If you're looking which way or where do I go now, your favourite team, your favourite colours, let's have a look at the 1 o'clock games. It's only half-time here. but will set you in the right direction. San Diego versus Philadelphia will be here before our eyes with Brian Barish and you, I believe, there, Dan.
That's right.
Division 2, Pool A. Then on Field 2, Minnesota versus Portland women's game. That will be Division 1, Pool B. Field 3, Golden Gate versus New York. Division 1 men's, Pool A. Field 4, Columbus versus Oklahoma. That's a D3 Pool B match. And on Field 5, Texas v Montreal, Chicago. Women's, let me see, Division 2, Pool A. Merchandise. Make sure you walk into the tent. Into the tent he and she went because they sell like hotcakes in there, the merchandise. If they are sold out of merchandise, they are taking orders. So get your name and lay your money down. 4 and 20 pies across the outer side. And we can see there's more people in the tent right now, Dan, because they're going to start lifting their red solo cups. Not exactly having